Just an opinion, like, man, it feels like it's been incredibly rainy in the Northeast, so much so that you're going to run onto it more. I-80 already getting wet, up 95 as well. And this is a big deal because there are several sites that have now had their top 10. A lot of the heavy stuff's going to focus on eastern Massachusetts, so yes, you Boston. Portland, Maine, also going to get a considerable amount of rain this weekend. Everyone else, it's just going to be wet, gray, windy, and not so nice. So another weekend. But let's look at what happens for the winter, because NOAA just released their outlook for the winter. It does look like above average precipitation, which would certainly go with the pattern. Drier up along the Canadian border and the Great Lakes, and warmer than average. Remember, this doesn't mean you don't get Arctic outbreaks, just warmer than usual. Your local weather in 30 seconds. Arizona looking nice, but record highs were dropping all over Arizona. Tucson had their latest hottest temperature. Reno, Nevada, record 85. Missoula even records, but that is going to change. We're going to see more daily records that extend all the way into Texas now, because that ridge starts to slide east, but it will all slide, and especially the northern Rockies. Look for a big drop off in temperatures. Now, coming up, the new warning from the American Academy of Pediatrics about toddler or transition formulas. Plus, the Big Little Feelings moms are here answering your questions about raising those toddlers. We're also revealing new Star Wars gifts just in time for the holidays. Your local news and weather next.
Here to break it down is our chief medical correspondent, Dr. Jennifer Ashton. Nice to see you, Dr. Jen. So we actually were a little confused by this when we were making the switch from formula to milk. What is this saying?
Well, first of all, I think that this is really an alert to increase awareness about
Are seeing toddler formulas, sales of these up 158% in the last year. Not all these milks are created equal. Can you break that down?
Yeah, so I think extrapolate drinking soy milk when you're talking about a 1-year-old.
Kids are not little adults or little computers, unfortunately, sometimes.
Right.
But as a parent, and so many parents I know there's just a lot out there, right? And you want to make sure your kid is on the American Academy of Pediatrics
so
recommend.
When you look at their
Jen, we appreciate you. Thank you. All right, time for Pop News with Lara.
I have a hard and fast rule, like nothing before Thanksgiving, but I'm going to make this exception because it's Cher. All right, let's look at Anguilla, because
seriously, spoiler alert, he wasn't the guy, but you can find out who was. There's lots of suspects tonight. It's the full report with the exclusive new interviews tonight at 20/20, 9 o'clock, 8 Central, right here, of course, on ABC.
There's always a twist.
There's always a twist, right, George? All right, Ginger, let's get more weather.
you could have just left us thinking it was him. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Juju. Lights out, and here we first. Reigning champ Max Verstappen, superstar driver Lewis Hamilton, or young American Logan Sargent. You can see all the action and the winner on Sunday, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern, right here on ABC. Let's get a check now, a little closer to home.
Everybody have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend, everybody.